Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. So today is Friday, which means one thing: it is time to return to our favourite series, which is Marketwatch, where we look through the price rise and price falls on RuneScape 3 for this week. So pretty big week, to be fair, in the world of RuneScape 3. We've had the new Fort for Infantry quest and the release of the Vorkath boss. We've also had the go-ahead and the push for the Christmas events, which are going to come on this Monday. So the Christmas events are going to release two new rares. There's going to be the purple Santa hat and there's also going to be the black party hat. Now Christmas, whether it has much of a change on the Grand Exchange, who knows. But Vorkath should definitely have had a effect. So let's see how we're going and let's see if anything has really started to climb up on price rises or falls. So last week we were really looking at some very good money makers. Some stuff really went quite high. So time to have a look. Right, so a Grimy Myron Till is 6.6k. And at that price, it becomes quite a valid herb to farm. Now, whether this is linked to the Necromancy Potions, which go into overloads now, don't know. But again, it's still a really high price for Marintil at 6.6k. And that's the Grimy price, which is more expensive than the clean price. Dragon Scale Dust, 3.4k. I do predict that next week, these will be going down. Only because of the release of Vorkath, Dragon Scale Dust are pretty much the majority of its early tier drop table. So they're definitely going to come in the game much more frequently. Molten Glass, over 1,000 coins. That's a pretty good moneymaker if you're going to do the Lunar spells. So definitely have a look at that, see if it works, but pretty good moneymaker there. Chaos Runes at 202 GP is pretty, mad really, because they have been a lot higher than I thought. I'm thinking of 07 prices where they would have been sub 100 GP, but 200 GP for a Chaos Rune is pretty high. Definitely want to be keeping an eye on over the next couple of weeks because that's something we've not seen for a while in the game. The Clean Marin Till following the Grimy, that is up. Serenic Scale, 51k. Still too cheap for what it is, but you know. Golden Fruit Tree Seed, 31k. Draconic Energy, 300k. Now this could be due to the new Tier 92 armors, or the fact that now the Tier 92 armors don't fully degrade, they just go to a broken state and can be used there. Soul Dive, after it crashed, it's out of the game. It is quite a nice override, so that could go up as a result. Soul Talisman, 25k. Arrow Shafts, pretty dead. Elderwood Spirits going up. Now, these are also in Vorkath's drop. These will go up, but only to find its price. They won't be anywhere near as expensive as what they used to be, but they are still going up. Uncut Diamonds, 1.3k, which is pretty high, although they have took a dip there. I'm currently sat on quite a stack of them because I was going to do it for crafting, but they're starting to get to the point now where I might look and sell. Really good XP to train on and very fast, which is why I bought them. But pretty good price, and they've made a bit of a comeback of the uncut gems. As you see, for a while they were lounging around 700 GP in September, so they're pretty much near enough doubled. The Ensouled Pumpkin Mass, 740. We've got Fort for Infantry Teleports, 4.3k. Everlight Silverall, 7.5. Again, archaeology items just go up and down continuously. Blue Blubbers, 12k. Might have a link to Vorkath because they're a bit of a combo food, so we'll see. Swamp Toads, 2.1k. Green Sallies, 2k. Raw Blubbers, 12k. Ectoplasm, 2.5k, and it does sell for 2.5k as well. Gold bars gone up 2.5k. Again, that could be off the back of people buying cheap gems off the back of bonus XP. Orgone 10.5k, pretty decent for an archaeology material that. Rune plate bodies plus 5. Absolutely no idea how they went as high as they did, but 3.5 mil off the back of a bonus XP is weird because there should have been an influx of these, but they went up. So don't know. They are really good for components though, to be fair. So people could have bought them for that, but I don't really think so. Mammoth Tusk, 24.2k. Refined Elder Planks, 14.9. Still way off. Decorated Mining 9, 10.1k. They went a bit too cheap over bonus XP. Dragon Metal, 7.6. So the Anachronia archaeology materials seem to be going up. Ghostly Essence at 5.1k. And then some cosmetics. Manuscripture Big Book, 8.8 mil each. Gets Croesus, that is disgusting. Star of Sara, 7.1, so Sara components going up. Armadillo Chestplate, 5.4 mil, so they are on the way back up, which is what we like to see. Santa's Costume Gloves, 853k. Never really believer of all these holiday items, but they will go up as a result. Extra Fine Sand, possibly a good money maker to look into with using the Lunar spell. On the wiki, it kept saying it was over 60 mil an hour. Don't believe it, but it could be worth looking into. Armadillo Chain Skirt, 4.8 mil, there on its way back up as well. Palm Tree Seed, 3.4k. Mass Capability Codex, 37 mil. I do think that's not too high for what it is. Yeah, considering like in the height of August where it was 60 mil, that could be a nice little deal if you do need it. Omnil boots 3.9 mil, archer ring 8.5, so maybe that could sort of point towards maybe the components are good for range. In terms of price rises though, pretty good. Like some PVM items on the way up. Skeleton items are still there, and some process stuff like the glass and the herbs still dotted throughout. A couple of archaeology items as well, and their archaeology is just so consistent for making money. And it's not all about like turning the artifact into components. Like just the materials itself do bring a decent price. Right, so let's have a look at the price falls. Back to some more Halloween stuff. Again, don't care. Water runes down to 50 GP, so whether the combat beta didn't really work, Sword of a Dream and they've crashed. All of enchantments for the coins probably have a big dip off because so many people bought them for the GP. But I think they'll start to rise on the way up to the next bonus XP. Powder of Burials, 240k. Extremes here looking very cheap. 8.7k for a range extreme and 13k for an extreme strength. That is pretty cheap. So that's definitely something to keep an eye out on. And again, if you're looking ahead for your next bonus XP, now could be time to pick stuff up. Because that for an extreme is very cheap. We're near up to the point where it's the cheapest an extreme range has been since June. Something else worth looking at as well if you're going to buy frames. So a U frame now is 49k. That could be something to pick up if you've got in your mind that you want to get construction 99 in the long term. For me, I got 2,000 U frames and it got me from 77 to 90 quite comfortably. I only used 1,500. So you can bank construction now for a pretty good price. Primal Extract under 1,000 coins. Again, that will go up towards a bonus XP because it's used for the high tier potions. Extreme Defense at 14.3k as well. Something to look into. Mahogany Plank is something we've looked at the past couple of bonus XPs. And it's always had a bump. Now, I think this dip is going to be similar to this one here. I don't think it'll be as harsh as going into like 800 GP each. But definitely want to keep an eye on. I would buy as soon as it hit 900. Because I think 900 is a good price. Gren Walls is another one I would look to invest in for a bonus XP. They were too cheap for this bonus XP. They never really sort of hit the heights of August. They were a bit lame to be fair, but that's the cheapest a Gren Wall spike's been in months. Well, 6 months to be fair. So for me, I'd put in a very low ball offer, maybe looking like the mid 500s and just leave it to buy from now until the next bonus XP. And then hopefully by the time it comes here, you can cash out as well. Limestone bricks 1.3k, uncut jades 1.8k, ancient gravel, you'll make money cleaning that at the washing plant. Wyvern bones under 10k again, magic frame 59k, maple frame 44k. This is the first time we've really seen like the Fort for Infree stuff take a hit. So if you're looking to like do construction, stock up now. Even if you don't plan to do it now, there could be chances over Christmas holiday or Christmas period. You have the aura where you get 50% bonus XP. Use it for that. White berries 3.1k. Again, they're to a point where they've been the cheapest they have been in 6 months. I'd still leave these and the Gremlin spikes to go down a bit more, but it's something I would look to buy or top up on if that was me. And if I had the money spare as well. Brews on the way down, although I think Vorkath might save these and pick them back up. I'll just actually test the price of one now while I'm doing this live. Yep, so they're over mid, which is good. It also proves that I kind of know them. Every now and then I get lucky and we pick up something decent because brews are something we picked up over bonus XP and what we did the video on. Gems, cheap. Make these into porters, make them into rings. Really good way to make some money. Overload ingredient set. So this is 90k for the extra potion. Now I think it's 5. Good time to pick it up because it's going to be cheap. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing these on the 2 accounts. Historical components are on their way down, whether you want to buy them at a decent price and stock up for future. And then looking at the rest, just some seeds. So there's some deals on the price falls this week. For me, if it was me looking for an account, I'd look at extreme prices, I'd look at frames prices, I'd look at like some resources, so Grimwall spikes, white berries, potato cactus will eventually be there as well. Things like yew logs, willow logs are on the way down and they've been quite high at the minute. Wyvern bones have gone down, but they've been pretty high for the past couple of weeks. Just looking to see what can work and what can move, but you have to be inventive with this kind of stuff. You have to buy it with the confidence to hold this as well. So yeah, In terms of the most valuable trades, nothing too massive. The Black Santa hat has gone up, but it will do because it's Christmas time. Santa hat also gone up 3.1 bill, but apart from that, nothing out of the ordinary, even though they're going to change slightly broken. In most traded, the necromancy stuff is now completely like falling off the wayside. It's way below now. Like the necroplasms and the impure essences are just sort of falling further and further every week. Exoplasm will end up being the standout sort of thing from necromancy. People will keep buying because they need to be able to do their conjures. The item I am looking for now is what we always check. Where are my dragon bones? 2k, so no better than normal, but still very, very cheap. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. Pretty good and consistent. Marketwatch this week. I'm really interested to see where we go to and what direction we're pointing for the Christmas period. More people play, more people buy stuff. Hopefully prices rise. But now is a good time to either look at the things on price rises and use it to your advantage. So whether you want to move into archaeology and just sell off your materials, or whether you want to start looking at price falls and like realize the price of overloads going down, buy them, get some herb XP, use them to train your combat stats, or try and pick up some deals for future or future bonus XP weekend. But that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you guys for the comments, all the support recently. The turnout on the videos has been massive, so thank you all so much for that. We are aiming for 3,000 subscribers for the end of the year, so if you can subscribe, that would be amazing. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.